Mr. Wheeler and Director Kelly as well about the traffic piece, so he's cleared that up. What say you at this point?
Sure. Can I get this? Is that our presentation? Can you go? I just want to make sure we can get to the. So this is the property. I'm going to kind of cut out this just to go. The next slide shows you guys this was the original proposal.
I'm going to ask you to either pull the mic to you or
sorry.
lean to it a little bit.
Is this better?
Yes, I think
so. This was that original from a couple of years ago, the 540. So what I'm going to present today is very different, and I think everything that you heard is why this project should get approved. It is the project, the right project for this land. Can you go to the next one? This is the showing the zoning, and the next slide shows the medium density. Basically the land use for this. We're at 1.1. So I want to make sure agricultural is 1.0, 286 acres. So I think we all forget how big this land is. So we're asking for 318 homes. We were at 380, and what I thought was a really good plan. We heard responses from the community, responses from you guys about, bigger houses, bigger lots, and I'm going to show you that. More trees behind lots. So this is our current plan. So it's 318 total homes on 286 acres. So that's 1.1, barely above agricultural. We have a huge problem, and it is a Category 1 state dam. It is regulated, and it's failing. It has seepage in the toe. We spent $80,000 with Schnabel to get a report, field visits, pricing, $3 million to repair it. The owners cannot repair it. At 318, it's not easy to repair it. Obviously, just do the math. 318 is $10,000 a lot. That's a lot of money just to repair the dam. So we have a huge task in front of us. Inline, as a reputable developer, they've done a ton of stuff in and around and inside Rockdale County. They're willing to take that on. We have over 40% of open space, and if you look at our new plan, everything on the top on Good Road, those are half-acre lots. So that's basically an R1 lot. And we purposely, unlike any other plan you've seen, we did not connect to that south. So that's why there's only 59 lots accessing Good Road, because we knew there was an issue with Good Road. And so we did not want to provide an impact there. And I think that's what you'll hear from the director. On the bottom, we left 3 access points for the remaining homes. Those are 100-foot wide homes too. So 70% of all our homes can be side loads. And I'll show you the pictures of those. The homes on the right are 80-footers. If you look at the neighborhoods to our south and most of the stuff to our east, we're now bigger than a lot of those lots. They were zoned, I know, back in the day when it could be 10,000, but now our homes, our widths are bigger than most of those surrounding. When you're looking at the plan, the 3 access points, we will have left turn lanes and decel lanes on all of them. So we'll have full road improvements there going through it. Why would be the reason that you would want to be here? Different than the sales that we heard about, there's not something being sold, is this thing is fully amenitized. It has so much saved tree. You can see in the backyards, there will be tree save in between backyards to backyards. We have a 100-foot buffer around the entire lake. Everybody can use the lake. We have a major amenity package the size of a football field with a field. And then we have an amenity center with a big clubhouse, docks. You can paddleboard, you can canoe. This is the place that I think would be really cool to live in. It's a 20-acre lake. So you can fish in it, you can hang out in it. But we have a problem with the dam. The dam is a real problem, and we're super aware. You can see all of the headwaters. We've stayed completely away from everything and really trying to bring a resort-style, good-looking project. If you can go to the next slides, you can see these are the densities around us for all the subdivisions. We're lower than all of them by a good bit, 1.1. If you can go to the next slide. This is our open space, so you can see how little of the footprint is actually a lot, and that's just a lot. The house is much smaller on that lot, so it'll be even more green. If you can go to the product, these are some of the images for building pavilions, the clubhouses. If you can keep going to the footprints of the house, these are the amenities, the playgrounds, pickleball. These are our 80-foot lots. The next slide shows you our lots as you get up to 100 foot. You can see the side load, no front garage. I haven't seen that proposed, so that's what we're proposing here. So much larger homes, much bigger lots, and you're getting the saved tree. The gentleman that spoke up on the front, there's not one place on this entire perimeter that's not a minimum of 100-foot buffer, a minimum. Undisturbed buffer, and there's a lot of trees out there. In most places we have upwards of 100 to 200 around us. I know Cheryl spoke, it's more like 180 to 200 foot buffer there, and then around the church of who I'd like for them to come speak next, and We've been meeting with them, 4 community meetings, 2 at the church, 2 at the community. And anyway, just want to just show off what we're proposing here is that we really tried to listen and propose something that's really great, but the dam is a big problem. And I don't as someone that does creative plans all over the place, I don't want to see it go agricultural, 250 lots, and drain the lake, because at that point the downstream neighbors are going to really get it, because it's a huge basin coming through.
So
Yes.
go ahead. I got a couple of questions. I'm going to yield to my colleagues, but you said a few things that I want to make sure I'm clear on.
Yes, sir.
But you were about to wrap up.
Well, I wanted to leave time for the pastor to be able to speak, and then if you can go to the next slide, it's kind of showing the interiors. So these are going to be, $400,000 to $600,000 homes. What I've been hearing, the schools look good for our area. We do have a solution. We've been meeting with Watershed about the sewer. They want us to go. It's not 2 miles. It's 0.9 going up, and it's just a force main. It's not anything difficult to do. And we have the reports. We have the dam reports. We've submitted those for proof of what we've done. So anyway, I just want everybody to know the reality of the density and how wide the lots are and the type of product we brought in here, and trying to react to make this will be a really cool project with the lake. Really cool project.
You just answered my second question, but I'm going to ask you to repeat it for the purpose of people hearing it. What's the average cost of the units? You've got different layouts in the 3 areas that you pointed out. What's the average cost for a home?
Oh, the average will be in that low fives,
Okay,
because
all right.
450.
I got it.
Gotcha.
The next question I have, am I clear? Did I hear you say that you all are looking to handle the issue with the dam?
At this proposal is to handle the issue with the dam.
Okay, let me say this. I want to make sure, 'cause my time is sure enough running out. I'll be out of here come December 31st. This is a concern for me. I'm a resident of Rockdale County. Right now, I'm also the chairman.
Sure.
So I'm saying this because this, as the commissioner has pointed out, we realize the cost involved in repairing this dam. The county is strapped. We don't have the money to be put into a project like that. When there's a problem with that dam, although we don't have the money, guess what? That problem becomes a Rockdale County problem.
Absolutely.
And I think I just heard you say several things. Number one, you've been communicating with the folks at the church. You got a price point that attracts the type of tax base of what we're looking for in this county. You all are willing to spend $3 million to get this dam up to the standard? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's all correct.
Okay, everything that I'm saying that you said is being reflected on the record. I'm going to yield to Commissioner Washington.
So are you all prepared to fix the dam before pulling permits?
Well, so what we'd have to do, because this is a EPD, this is a
this is a big
state.
project.
This is a big deal. We've already been in contact with Safe Dams, and so the way it would actually work is we would be going through the permit process. Now, we would not be able to start construction until we had the approvals to fix the dam, but that's one of the first things we have to do because of erosion and all the laws. But it has, like, the seepage is down on the toe, that's what's bad, and so that's what we have to fix. And so we have to bring it up to new Category 1 standards, or we have to start, concrete. We have to do a lot of different improvements to get it and make sure for the future it's stable.
And
That's the big reason for the cost.
did I hear you correctly? The you said 1.1 per acre
That's correct. That's our gross density.
is just slightly over what AR would be.
AR allows 1.0.
Okay.
Commissioner Williams, anything for Ryan?
No, that dam is probably the biggest, one of the biggest concerns. You did mention also that there would only be 59 lots that would access Good Road.
Right. And purposely, we're willing to commit to that we won't connect the roads to make it more access there.
So, okay.
All right.
Can the church speak?